Going live. You're live. It says I'm live. Am I back? It says I'm back. Oh my goodness. Let's see if anybody actually finds me again and comes back in. I feel so bad. There were actually a nice sized crowd in there tonight. It says top chat. Let me get live chat. I Yay, Janice is here. Thank you so much. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm just gonna try and keep it on. Yeah, I guess you don't know what's gonna happen on a Monday mood check. Yay, Kim is here. Thank you guys for finding me over here. And I don't know if I can. I'm not even going to try and do anything. I'm just going to keep reading your chats as I see them. I'm not trying to try to pin anything. I'm not trying to put up anything fancy. If you guys can see me and hear me, I am happy because I do not know what just happened. But anyway, happy Monday. I promised my Monday was going good. Up until then, I was pretty excited about being in the kitchen. Janice says, all is fine now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, I think I started off by saying the weather was pretty bad here over the weekend. And if you're on the East Coast, I know that moved on up. I'm not sure if it moved out, but it moved up. So you guys good? Are you on Janice? I'm not sure where you are. Are you on the East Coast? Did you have weather problems this weekend? Well, I haven't been in the kitchen. It seems like it's been a long time. Erica says it's been like 3 weeks because last time she made her mini chocolate rum cake. So I'm still in the holiday festive kind of mood. So I'm gonna try and make bread pudding, and I think instead of using milk or heavy cream, I'm gonna use eggnog, and see if that is nice and holiday ish. We had rain in New Jersey um, till about today. Oh wow. Yeah, it was I don't think we had rain today, but it was on the chillier side, like 60 in gray skies. So whatever this system was, it was pretty big and it lingered. Not a hurricane, but not great. Eggnog will work, Janice says. I'm talking to Erica because she's off camera. She's still eating dinner and stuff. I think she'll pop on later, but she's not a fan of pudding in general. So the idea of doing bread pudding is just sounding weird to her. And I said, well, what if I use the eggnog? And she's just looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom, but that sounds crazy. I'm here. Hi, Elisa. Thanks so much, Etta. I appreciate it. All right. Well, since we had technical difficulties, I guess I better go ahead and get started on this bread pudding. So I was looking on online about just for new cruise news. Anybody know anyone affected by the storm this weekend who was cruising? I did see a story about the Carnival Freedom basically not being able to go anywhere. Hey, Michael the Realist, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I make emeralds with bourbon sauce. Ooh, you're fancy. You're fancy, Janice. Kim says, I'm with Erica. Don't like bread pudding. What? Hey, Team Reese Travels. Thanks for coming in. Okay. I mean, I guess half of you are with me. Half of you are like, what? Why is she making that? But I'm going to try to make some bread pudding. So that's what I'm starting with. Just a French loaf. I hope it's stale enough. They keep saying make sure it's stale bread, and they say not to cube it, just to kind of break it apart and eat 4 to 5. I think it said 4 to 5 cups. So I'm just gonna kind of rip and talk. Kim, I did not know you don't like bread pudding. I mean, I don't remember us having it a lot. growing up, but it is usually offered as a dessert on a cruise ship. So there we go. I need to try and make it at home. You know how I do. Um, okay, good. Gotta cook dinner. I'll be cooking with you. Okay, thanks, Kiki. Yes, keep me company while you cook. Hey, Bill, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Kim says definitely not a fan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I gotta consult you ahead of time. Like I need to make something that you like. I know you like chocolate, but it seems like the last few things you're kind of like, eh. Kimberly saying hello. Thanks for finding me over here, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Um, Angel had a rocking couple of days, and Kaya had about a 3 hour delay embarking. I saw Kaya, but I did see her have a sail away, go to the sail away party. So at least she got underway. I don't know where they were cruising to because she left out of Tampa. So I'm assuming they were doing Mexico, but I'm not sure. Hey, King Morgan, happy holidays to you. Thanks for coming in. Kim, you're the bread pudding, yummy. I hope it's yummy. I don't know. To me, it sounded really good and like um, just a warm, wintry kind of dessert. Um, but half of you guys are like, nah, bread pudding. I don't know about that. Erica is already looking at it suspiciously. I do have this up a little bit higher than I normally do, so let me try and do that so you can at least see me. I mean, it's not super exciting watching me tear up bread, but um, what is it that people don't like about bread pudding? I don't know, people. What is it that you don't like about bread pudding? Is it just the idea? I started saying my daughter she doesn't like pudding, which I don't understand, but she doesn't like pudding. So she's immediately, no, just by the name. She's like, no, thank you. But she did say she would be willing to try it. So that does not seem like enough bread at all. So I'm going to put that. I'm gonna do a little more. Happy holidays to you, King Morgan. Oh no, I forgot Kaya was cruising. Yes, I heard Florida sailing and flying has been a bit crazy the last few days. Kiki, I've been trying to get the Christmas going. So I knew obviously about the weather because we were experiencing the weather too. But I didn't really see everybody's vlogs or catch up on the delays with the cruise ships till now. So I didn't know. Happy holidays. Oh, I said that. Hey, Edna, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I like your blouse, the picture I mean. Oh, yes, the jingle cruise. I liked it too, Michael. That's the only reason I bought it because it was something about about cruising. So thanks. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Thanks for coming in, Tuber Chat. Word up. Team Reese. Yes, Angel was disembarking in Alabama and Kaya left from Tampa. Is that not where did she board? Where did Angel get her ship? She was did they get rerouted? Thanks for sharing it out, Tuber Chat. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, for those who like bread pudding and make bread pudding, so far I think that's only me and you, Janice. Would you go ahead and use this whole loaf? I'm gonna put this in that I just broke up, but I don't know if that's gonna be. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better. So anyway, I saw that I guess the Carnival Freedom went out, but it says Carnival Cruise can't. Oh, it didn't go anywhere. Carnival Cruise cancels all ports, now cruising to nowhere. What? One Carnival ship isn't able to make any of its port visits this weekend, including a replacement port due to poor weather. Guests aboard Carnival's Freedom has not gotten the four-night Bahamas weekend they were originally booked for, thanks to the weather. Oh my goodness. Poor Carnival Freedom. That ship has had some troubles. It just got its whale tail back. Well, not just, but it seems like just got its whale tail back. And now the weather delay or issue. Thanks to the rough weather that canceled both of the ship's planned ports of call, as well as the alternative port that was to have been its replacement option. Anybody know anybody on the Carnival Freedom? What did they do? Oh my gosh. That's terrible. You know how we look forward to a cruise and countdown, and then you can't go anywhere? You can't go anywhere. Okay, so that was just about the whole loaf. I'm gonna just finish this up and then get started with the what I hope is the ooey gooey parts. Let's see, that left on Thursday out of Port Canaveral. Instead, because of the high winds and rough seas throughout the Bahamas, the ship ended up taking a cruise to nowhere. The original itinerary had the ship visiting Nassau on Friday, followed by Princess Keys on Saturday. After a day at sea, the ship will return to Port Canaveral on Monday. So they came right back. Wow. Guests have been kept updated by the ship's captain and various itinerary changes as the weather has been continually evaluated. Ooh. Okay, so that ended up being the whole loaf, which is fine. I'm not sure if that's too much, too little, but I'm using it. Okay, I have the oven already preheated to 350, and I'm gonna get going on the filling. So this recipe calls for 6 slices of stale bread, or about 4 to 5 cups of broken up pieces, not cubed. 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 plus 2 tablespoons. The first tablespoon I used to butter the dish. 4 beaten eggs, 2 cups of milk, 3/4 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then you can do a vanilla sauce too. Okay, so I preheated the oven. I buttered my pan. I have the bread in the dish. And now I'm gonna melt the remaining 2 tablespoons of butter and drizzle that over the bread. And in a bowl, I'm gonna mix the rest of the ingredients with the eggs and then pour that over the bread. Okay, we can do that. Just put the butter in. So has anybody had a cruise like that? A cruise to nowhere like that? That's totally disappointing. You look so forward and you're counting down and you're all set to go, and the weather, which I know we can't control, but still. I see I forgot that fast what I said. Oh, I need to beat up the eggs. I have 4 eggs in a bowl. I'm not fancy. I mean, I'm sure you could use a whisk, but I'm just using a fork to beat the eggs. while I'm melting the butter. Okay, so I'm beating the eggs. I'm going to add the 3/4 cup of sugar, the 2 cups of milk, vanilla, and cinnamon. Now, I am going to use eggnog instead of the milk, I think, because I want to make sure I use the eggnog and I get more. I got stuck in 2019 hurricane. That's right. I remember you did a whole series on that, but you did eventually make it on the ship, right? You did cruise somewhere after all that, right? I remember you being stuck or you being in the hotel while the hurricane was passing, but that was like the day before your cruise. Is that right, Edna? All right. I might really be losing people with this. I know some people don't like eggnog. I got eggnog. Some people don't like bread pudding. So just keep me company, you guys. Just keep me company. Is that Corningware baking dish? Yeah, it is. It is. It's like their most basic design. So it's been around. It's been around a while. Okay, so this butter is melted, and I'm gonna drizzle that over the bread. I don't know. That seems like you need more butter. Okay. So that's the butter. I was going for the sugar. I'm going to add that in. I'm not ambidextrous, so let me switch hands here. You guys still with me? Yeah, we made it on the ship, but it turned into all sea days. Was it rough seas, Edna, or were you guys the storm had passed, so it was kind of calm? All right, I don't really measure the vanilla, so I'm just about that much. I just like to eyeball it. And then I need the cinnamon. Sorry, I lost you. Yeah, we made it on. Hi, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Edda is saying, Michael saying, yes, I like that company, especially for baking treats. Well, let's hope it helps me, since I don't know what I'm doing here tonight. I mean, I have a general idea, but never made this before. Okay, so let me get I don't think that's a teaspoon. That's a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna get a teaspoon of cinnamon. All right. Mix that up, and then I'll pour it over. They had us away from the storm, just floating around until it passed. Well, I mean, that was safer. Hey, Maggie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Had a good time with you the other, I think that was Saturday night with you playing bartender, or at least supplying the recipe for some cocktails there. We were watching the Meat and Eyes show on Saturday night, and Anwar likes to mix up a cocktail, and Maggie had lots of suggestions. Some worked, some didn't, right, Maggie? All right, so let me pour this over. I'm trying to do it in show. I mean, I don't know what the trick is to making sure we get it all covered. Ooey gooey. Can't skip anything. The eggnog smells good. I know if you don't like eggnog, you might not think so, but you could have used heavy cream. You could have used milk, or half and half. But I knew I had the eggnog, so I used that. Okay. I think it said something about sprinkling some brown sugar on the top. Hold on. Pour the mixture over the bread, making sure to evenly coat each piece. Okay, I guess I made that up. It doesn't say that about the brown sugar. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. The oven is preheated to 350. Okay. In the meantime, I think I will try and make the vanilla sauce that it says goes with. Where was I? Hello and good evening. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I know you won something over on V's channel today or yesterday, so congrats on that. I'm not sure what you won, but a win is a win. So good job on that. There, past the storm through rough waters. Yeah, I guess it just depends on how long the cruise is and how far they can go to outrun it, or get you into a safe space. Maggie has I have a drink name for me. Yes, I don't remember the name though. I mean, was it just what was the name of the drink, Maggie? I don't remember. I'm not sure Anwar remembers either, but that's a whole other thing. He made it. Okay, so I was gonna say, and you guys can agree or disagree on this list, but it's a list of 37 things to do on a cruise when it rains. Marjorie saying hi. Maggie saying hi. Does the recipe call for allspice and nutmeg? Eggnog probably has spice. The recipe did not call for that. Is that normally in your bread pudding? Yeah, eggnog has something in it already, so I'm gonna go with that. Marjorie saying hey to Team Reese. The blueberry martini. Yes, but that was not the name they came up with, but it looked good. Thank you. At least I won a hot cocoa pack. Nice. Oh no, my voice is breaking up. Can you hear me normally now? Is it just because I was moving away from the camera? I hope not. I mean, I hope that was just it. If it goes out on us again, you guys, I'm gonna start feeling like they don't want us to have a Monday mood check. Whoever they is. We need our Monday mood check. Okay, so 37 things to do on a cruise when it rains. I mean, you know how we are. We're all over these ships anyway. So we may just be doing this stuff anyhow, but this is what I don't even know who this list is by. Cruise Hive, I think. Number one, and I don't know if this is on in any particular order. I think they're just straight listing them. Bingo. It might be cliche, but one of the most popular activities on many cruise ships is bingo. If you haven't played in a while and want to see why people enjoy it so much, let the rain be your good excuse. Yeah, that is true about bingo. Like it's not the church hall basement. Bingo. It is big business and big production with the computers that you use, like they're like little iPads. I know they're not iPads, but they look like iPads, and you can use those or you can do paper. So who's played bingo on a cruise ship, rain or shine? There's a lot of C. Yep. The blueberry martini. Can everyone please hit the like button? Thanks so much, Etta. I appreciate it. Marjorie or Bill saying hi to Marjorie. Get eaten to Carmen. It's getting expensive to play bingo on the cruise. I know. Yeah, I think when I went, or last time I went, there were like a group of people who were kind of like just wanting to watch and see what this was all about. Like, why does it cost? I don't even know what it was. I want to say like $50. Does that sound right? They were trying to figure out if it was worthwhile, if the prizes was worthwhile. Of course, everybody wants to go for whatever the big uh, prize is of the night, but I think it's like the last night of bingo or the last time that they do bingo, which is the big try to win a free cruise kind of deal. But no, no, but it's real on. Wait, no bingo, but it's real on the ship. Real intense, real real money. A free cruise is the big prize. Yes. It's a great prize. It's a great prize, but I haven't. Maybe I haven't been often enough, but I haven't seen anyone win the free cruise. Have you guys seen anybody win the cruise? uh, I have not seen that, but I think that would be awesome. And yes, the chance of it, the idea of it makes me say we need to do that. Now, I don't want to start this sauce too early because I don't know if it'll turn it down to medium heat, then let the butter brown. I feel like if I start it too soon, it will burn. We don't need that. We don't need burnt vanilla sauce around here. It's a free cruise is the big prize. Okay, so you played, Maggie? What have you won at bingo on the cruise? Marjorie says, I'm paying extra for the internet in case all my excursions get canceled. Oh no. I mean, get the internet if you want it, Marjorie, but I hope your stuff doesn't get canceled. Bingo players are real serious on the ship. Well, I think bingo players are serious in real life. They're serious about their game. They have strategies. But people do come on the ship with their own daubers. I think if you bring back a dauber from, like, if you went on a Carnival cruise and you bring back that Carnival dauber onto the next ship, you like get something extra when you get your bingo cards, like a scratch off. They probably change it all the time. An extra game, you get something. So like they come prepared. That is obviously not in their carry-on. They have those secured in their suitcases. And they are ready. So you're right. They are serious. They are serious. I haven't ever won playing on a ship. Now here at home, I won 1,000 a few times. Oh, see? Maggie says, that's right. Bingo is serious, people. You can win serious money. And you need to be prepared and know what you're doing, right? So where do you play bingo, Maggie? You have a regular spot? Because they're like I was saying, it's not the church hall or the church basement bingo. It's like there's big centers now. There's big, I don't even know what you call it. Not a full-on casino, although you can play it in a casino like in Vegas too, and that's a big production. But yeah, bingo is serious business. Okay, so I guess you guys would go to bingo. I would go to bingo too, actually, but I kind of sit there like these people got multi games going. The computer, the paper, they're serious. They're serious. Is that you, Maggie? What do? You do the paper, you do the computer. What do you do? Okay, number 2 on this list is join a fitness class. Cruise ships have awesome fitness classes available each day. If you're wanting to try out a new fitness craze or something you can continue at home, definitely check out the gym. Note, some fitness classes are included on a cruise and some have an extra charge. Sign up early for any classes that you really want to join. Marjorie's saying hi to Etta. Etta's asking, how are you, Marjorie? Maggie says, we had a bingo hall down the street. It just closed about a month ago. I play paper and computer. You go, Maggie. You go, Maggie. Wiley Hustle, hey, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. We are talking about what to do on a cruise ship when it's bad weather. Well, this says rainy, but after this past weekend with the storms, I don't know if you all would do this or not, or do it in the rain, despite the rain, whatever. And while we're doing that, I am trying to make a bread pudding for the first time. I just put it in the oven. So that'll be about another 30 minutes. So we'll see how that turns out. Etta saying hi to Wiley Hustle. Nice. Okay. Do we move on to the next, or do we need more bingo tips from Maggie? Maggie, what's the secret? How do we win? You don't get to pick your lucky number on a bingo card or anything. You get what you get. Okay, so who's joining a fitness class if you're not at bingo? Go to a fitness class or just the gym in general. The gyms are so nice on the cruise ships. They're so pretty. And when they have them facing, or, there's a bank of windows to look out at while you're exercising or while you're on the treadmill, and have every intention of going. I usually go and see what it looks like. But somehow I never make it on those early morning walks on the treadmill. I don't know. What about you guys? And I definitely never did a class other than the class held by Kalamar on the Meet and I group cruise. I've never done a fitness class on a cruise ship. Anybody? Only those group cruises where I really work out, how we're working out, but I just hang for a while. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's one of those spots where I shouldn't say just guys, because plenty of ladies like to work out too, but maybe that's one of those spots where the guys just like to hang out. It's they go hang out in the gym, where they go and they hang out at the sports bar or wherever they can, watch whatever game is on, if it's on playing on the big screen on deck. So, okay, hang out in the fitness club. Number 3 on the list is the thermal spa. Yeah. Do you need to unwind and relax? Hey, Tiff and Dre, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Wait, where are you guys? Are you on a ship or did you just get back from a cruise? I swear I saw you guys just heading out. Where are you? Thanks so much for joining. I appreciate it. We were talking about the bad weather and what you do on a ship when it's rainy. Hopefully not as intense as this past weekend or during a hurricane, but if it's just raining. But that's been forever ago. We've even gone to a fitness center, no, because that food is piling on. That's why. Yeah, well, that's why you should go. So then you can be guilt-free and eat whatever you want, try everything you want to try, everything that looks tempting because you worked it off. You worked it off already. We're cruising next week. Oh, nice, Tiff and Dre. Where to? Where to? What ship? Oh, is this on the Carnival? What's the big new ship? Jubilee? Is that cruise? Hey, at a girl. Okay, so who's going to the spa? I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love the spa, and I definitely want to do one of those thermal beds. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to totally unwind and relax if it's storming. That's just me. Now, I guess just regular rain, just a rain shower. Okay. But any more rocking than that, I probably won't actually be able to make it to the spa because I'll be seasick. But yeah, who's going to the spa? I only go for my pedicures. Okay. I mean, is that a hard rule, Etta? I mean, are you willing to try something else? I've had a facial. I've done a massage. I've done a mani-pedi, but like with the paraffin wax. It's good. It's nice. Usually it's nice in the spa. Hello, Tommen. How are you? Thanks for coming in. It's nice at the spa. But yeah, I can't. I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to unwind and relax if it's rough seas. If it's smooth sailing, just rainy, I probably would be able to do that. I've had the experiences head to toe. I don't need that on every cruise. No, not every cruise. I'm just saying, like an occasional trip to the spa is nice. And again, this list is if it's rainy. So, you need something to do because you're not getting off the ship, or you can't be up on the Lido because it's raining too bad. So what else are you gonna do? New Year's Eve cruise on Navigator of the Seas, the Mexican Riviera. Nice, very nice. So wait, so is that West Coast side? You doing the West Coast of Mexico? Because that's what we're gonna do in June when we with the Meet and I group cruise. So I'm definitely interested in that. I've not done that yet. I want to go on a cruise. Yes, we all want to go on a cruise right now, Tommen. Yes, out of Los Angeles. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Definitely can't wait to see what you see then. Give us the lowdown on the excursions. What should we do? What are you guys going to do? Somebody mentioned like a camel ride, which I'm kind of like, I don't know about that, but it could be fun. I guess I have to see how adventurous I'm feeling. Let me know what you guys are gonna do. Okay, number 4 on this list is hit the casino. It never rains in the casino, right? While the casino won't be open if you're at port of call, it will be open and very happening on a sea day. Hey, Shanster, thanks for coming in. How are you? The casino will be happening on a sea day. This is the first time out of LA, kind of worried about Mexico. Well, definitely, if you're going to do an excursion, just, stick with that, go straight to whatever the destination is and back with the designated group. I wouldn't wander off, try to explore too much on your own just because. So you got to be careful. Ella, one thing about my cruising, I go to be busy. I'm not really into relaxing. I can relax at home. I didn't even get any naps and I didn't have my cruises this year. Well, you know how I do, Etta. I talk a good game about how I'm gonna just, chill out and have some downtime, and then it was totally like, what's next? We get that planner out, and you want to see it all. You want to see it all because, like you said, you don't have that at home. You don't have that at home. You're here to do something different. I don't know. I'm not with you on the spa though. I don't have the spa at home. I need some spa treatments every now and again on board the ship. Shanster, your live yesterday was fun. You guys, she had Santa on her live stream. They had a nice little chat. He explained some stuff about the nice lists and naughty lists. what you need to do. So it was fun. Hey, it's been a long time no see, friend. Maggie, I went out of Long Beach a year ago, October, went to Cabo and Ensenada. Yeah, that's where we were supposed to go in, I think it's June, July. I can't keep up. In June, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I've never been on that side. Hopefully it's very nice and very safe. As Tip and Dre are saying. So you guys let us know how it all goes. Wasn't he an awesome Santa? What do you mean? A Santa? It was Santa, right? Yes, he was very, Marjorie, you would like that. He had a nice white beard. He was very jolly. He gave lots of good Santa isms, a lot of things that we expect Santa to know and to say. Yeah, it was good. Oh, Santa, I know that was great. Yeah, it was good. It was good. He even had the ho 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 down. He did. He actually plays Santa in the malls because he looks like him. Well, that makes sense. And I'm sure he has a lot of care on that beard to keep it perfectly Santa-like. He was definitely an awesome Santa. So glad to see you. Our first time catching you live, I think it is your first time catching me live. I appreciate you guys coming in. I really do. It's so, this year, 2023 is about over, right? I can't believe it, but I can't believe how many friends that I made on YouTube, how many people I feel like I've gotten used to seeing all the time, or if you don't see or hear from them, you're kind of like, oh, I wonder what's going on. What's going on? So I appreciate it so much. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry, this is a little bit of the boring part because I'm just waiting for stuff in the oven. I guess I can get this vanilla sauce going. But I like to talk about cruises, and I'm always happy to have somebody else talk about them too. I have been all over YouTube, venturing into different communities. Yes, you have to, Shannon. You have to keep going and meeting people, and you'd be surprised. I'm definitely amazed by how many channels there are, how many people are out there doing so many things. Honestly, if I had known, if I had a better understanding of what YouTube was really like, I probably would not have started a channel because I had no idea. I mean, I would look at something every once in a while, like a how to, and then you hear kids talking about, the cat videos or something. So I really had no idea that this whole world of the cruising community. I mean, I know there's a cruising community, and I've been out cruising for years and years, but I had no idea about the YouTube thing. But anyway, I guess it was a lucky start. It's probably better that I didn't know, and just started, didn't overthink it. Michael Chester, that's cool as long as you're enjoying yourself, and that's what matters. Yes. What is your next cruise? My next cruise actually won't be until June, which is what I was just. Hold on, I think I got my dates wrong. My next cruise will be June, but that will be to Alaska with my cousins. So I don't think they're on tonight, but we are going to Alaska in June on Carnival. I think that's the Carnival Spirit. And then in July, I'm doing the Meet and I group cruise. That's going to be out of out of Long Beach, going to those same spots, Ensenada and Cabo. And then the family is doing Wonder of the Seas in October. So that's what I have lined up. You guys and you guys who are doing all of these back-to-back cruises, make us want to just come along with you. Maybe I'll get there someday. Maybe that's goals, as the kids say. But that's what I have coming up. Oh, that's okay. I knew what you're asking. Hope you are well, my friend. Oh, Shannon talking to Michael. I am well and thanks for asking. I'm listening and packing. Janice is getting ready to go. That's a nice schedule. I hope so. I hope it's going to be, you know how cruising is. I think it's going to be a good time. I'm most worried about the Alaska cruise. I've been talking about how, I live in Florida now. I grew up in Pennsylvania, so I do know about the cold, not Alaska cold. I know it's not the same. But now that I've been in Florida for so long, I don't have any warm, clothes, so warm clothes, or clothes for cold weather. So I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff. I don't want to overpack. If you guys saw my interview with Happily Ever Yachty was talking about how on her first cruise to Alaska, I can't remember how much her suitcase weighed. It was like 100. It was over 100 pounds. And so she's like, she's from Miami. She's like, I'm not going to be cold. She had all the sweaters, all the jackets, all this stuff. And which seems reasonable because I don't want to be cold either. But it was too much. So I'm trying not to overpack, or I'll try not to overpack. I try not to get too many things, but I am a little bit concerned about the temperatures. Even though people were like, it's not that cold in June. It's going to seem really cold to me, I think. The Mexican Riviera does not go to Puerto Vallarta anymore. Oh, no, Shanster. And I think I talked about this before, too. It's like, I only know about the names of those ports because of the Love Boat. Who watched the Love Boat? Come on. I know you guys watched the Love Boat, too. And so, yeah, I wanted to go to Puerto Vallarta. What was the other one they always went to? Acapulco. I don't know if they still go there anymore. But I'm going to be happy with Cabo and Ensenada because it sounds like fun. You'll be fine in June. I went in May and hardly wore a jacket. Okay, this is good. June is chilly, Tiff and Dre said. Okay, we need a number. Define chilly. Because I think it's chilly here now. It's like 60 degrees. So what's chilly? I definitely watched The Love Boat. Thanks, Hannah. Yes, that's the only reason I know the names of those ports is The Love Boat. And of those 2 shots I got Saturday took me out. That's why I just started tonight. Oh no, are you okay? Did you just have your regular like boosters or something? They can do that. I hope you're feeling okay. And as you're packing, when are you heading out? Okay, so number 4 was hit the casino. Who's hitting up the casino? Yes, no, or are we just all going straight to bingo? Try to win big money like Maggie. 60 is chilly, but a heat wave in Alaska. Right? So I'm expecting too much for it to be 60 degrees. I got the COVID flu shots. Yeah, I know that could be that can wipe you out a little bit. Well, I hope you're feeling okay now and raring to go. Next on this list of what to do on a rainy day on a cruise ship is trivia. When I asked veteran cruisers about their favorite activities on a cruise ship, trivia was often mentioned. Trivia games are often hosted by the cruise director or the entertainment staff in one of the lounges on board. There really is something for everyone, lots of fun to be had. I only watched The Love Boat if someone I like came on it. Well, they had everybody on the Love Boat, right? Everybody wanted to be on the Love Boat. I think I did. Well, I know I did a live about that. I don't know, it was a couple months ago about the Love Boat, and it was quite the thing to get onto it, to be seen, and the publicity and all of that. And one of the fun tips, or one of the little trivia nuggets, was that it was a real cruise happening. So like the extras, the people walking around the pool, rocking around the pool, laying around the pool, some of them were real passengers. And I just thought that was crazy. I did not know that. I thought they were all actors. Didn't know it was a real ship. I mean, a real live cruise with people who had paid. I think they got big discounts, but they paid to be on that ship, and were trying to figure out what day filming was going to happen so they could book and go then. June is excellent. When we go, we will do it in June. Okay. I love trivia. Yes, I love trivia. I always go to the trivia thinking I know something about the particular subject, and then they come up with these questions. You're like, what? What? I don't know anything about that. It was a Princess cruise ship, I think. Yes. I don't remember the names, but apparently they used 2 different ships for the Love Boat. Yeah, it was very interesting. I'll have to find that again. All right, I'm trying to find my recipe for the vanilla sauce, see what I have to get going on that. Grab a small saucepan and melt 3 tablespoons of salted butter. Once melted down to medium heat and wait a bit, then add a tablespoon of brown sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, I knew I saw something about brown sugar. Edna is the trivia queen. Yes. And she likes to flash her medals or her trophy. She is the trivia queen. We got to see her in action. She loves her trivia. Maggie saying, good night. Oh, gotta do bedtime stuff. Gotta go to bed at 6 a.m. 'Tis the season. Yes. Okay, Maggie. Thanks so much for coming in. Have a good night, and be ready for those. Well, I know you don't have to be on the floor, but be ready for those people at Kohl's tomorrow. Have a good night. Okay, gotta head over to my premiere. I'll see you soon. Have a great night. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks so much for coming in. I wonder what your premiere is. I don't know. What are you cooking? I am making a bread pudding, Tiff and Dre, and I already put it in the oven. It says it has 15 minutes to go. I had a French loaf The recipe said make sure it was stale, so I kind of let it sit out for a day to let it get stale. And instead of using heavy cream or milk, I used eggnog because I wanted to finish up this eggnog. I'll get more. Don't worry. I wanted to use up the eggnog, and yeah, so I used that, and I have it in the oven. And now I think I'm gonna make the vanilla sauce to go with it. I've never made this before, so my daughter is already like, she doesn't like pudding. Like I tell her the story all the time, and she's like, "Yeah, Mom, I know, I know." One of my favorite things as a kid was to make pudding with my grandmother because she would, she didn't want to stand there at the stove. The thrill was gone for her to stand there stirring, stirring, stirring. But I'm like, I want to stir, I want to stir. So I got this, stand there stirring, 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 making the pudding, and I love pudding. But my daughter is like, no. So instantly, when I said I was going to make the bread pudding, she's like, what? I don't know. That's not going to be good. And so then I threw in, I think I'm going to try the eggnog with it instead of milk. She's just like, you are talking crazy talk, lady. I don't know what you're trying to pull tonight, but she did say she would try it at least. So hopefully it turns out, and it will be one of those that we can try again and again. Everybody say take care of the Shanster. Yes, Edna gets the trophy. Bye, Maggie. Bye to Shanster. Good evening. Hello, the Z Show. How are you, Z? How many days? I know you're heading out. I was just asking Janice what ship she was heading out on, but I know you are heading out on the Carnival Jubilee. So when is that? How many days? How many days to go? I'm thinking about trying bread pudding with day-old donuts. Yes, I saw that too as one of the, the choices. So there's so many recipes, and I tried to, again, I've never made this, so I'm trying to keep it simple. But some of them were like, it's just the stale bread. So you could use hamburger buns, you could use white bread, you could use, whatever you have, basically to make the bread pudding. But I did see that donuts is one of the options too. So I hope it turns out good. Now, what are you planning on putting in it? Anything extra? Or is it bread pudding just holiday enough, or do you have to add a little something to it? Okay, let me get this butter going. I thought I had the butter out. I do. Raisins and nuts and a rum sauce. Ooh, sounds yummy. Anything with sugar sounds yummy. That's funny. Yes, we like this. I like the sweets. Okay, back to my list. So trivia, yes, we would do. Number 6 is a galley tour. Did you know that the average cruise ship goes through more than 45,000 eggs each week? I think I knew that because that was another one of our chats, right, Etta? While that might seem like a random bit of cruise trivia, you'll see how the ship's galley prepares all the food on board, as well as learn a lot of interesting facts. Now, I have definitely done a galley tour before, but this one is talking about doing it because of the bad weather or a rainy day. I don't know that they run extra galley tours because of bad weather. Does anybody know? Have anybody actually seen that? Because those tours sell out pretty quick. So I would imagine if it's bad weather and people are looking for something to do, that they could do more tours if there's time, or there'd be people going, oh, I wish I could go on that, but didn't book it because they didn't know. They thought they were going to be out and about enjoying the fun in the sun. Sorry, NCL breakaway 7 days and 5 days in NOLA, disembarking New Year's Eve. Well, aren't you just going to have a time? Have a time. Have a great time. That sounds awesome. Yes, have fun, Janice. Have fun. We are with you in spirit, for sure. We are with you. I don't. Oh, so nice, Miss Janice. Yes, that sounds awesome. Get a spoon here. Something to stir with. Get the butter melted down. So would you do a galley tour? Have you done a galley tour? Do you think you would want to do one if it was rainy? Or would that not interest you at all? Okay, just because look where I am, look what we're doing. Number 7 is a cooking demonstration. Join in a cooking class or demonstration. You can come home with a whole new skill set and new recipes to try. Yes, we did on the Pride. You did the galley tour. They're amazing. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of food for a lot of people. All those choices on the buffet, plus the dining rooms, plus room service. Those galleys are huge. The freezers, the refrigerators. Yeah, fascinating. Fascinating. I would definitely do a galley tour, but I just wonder how quickly they fill up. So if there's bad weather. Hey, it's your favorite couple. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you guys? What's new? What's happening? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. All that good stuff. All right. I'm worried I'm going to let this butter burn. So let me pay attention here for 1 second. I melted the 3 tablespoons of butter, turn it down to medium heat. Okay, and then I'm supposed to add the tablespoon of brown sugar and some vanilla. All right, let me turn that down. So it's going to be kind of caramely. Thank you all. Excited. 40th anniversary, Christmas and New Year's. Awesome. Congratulations. Have an amazing, amazing time. Everybody saying hey to YFC. Yes. As you can see, I'm in the kitchen, you guys, and I'm making a bread pudding. It says it has 5 minutes to go in the oven. And so now I thought I would try and make this vanilla sauce for it. I don't know, you guys. This whole Monday mood check, the being in the kitchen was just to help me get over the nerves of talking. But now it's like, what did I do on Monday nights before this? I don't know. But I promise it was not making elaborate desserts. Now for the real home chefs, this probably is not even elaborate, but to me, it kind of is. It kind of is. Okay, let me find that's a teaspoon. I'm get a big old tablespoon of brown sugar to add to this melted butter. I mean, I know a couple of you said that you were making a bread pudding. Is that a regular thing? Do you make it all the time? Is this no big deal? What you got? Okay. That's not too exciting, but just the brown sugar in there. Stirring that up. Just want it all to dissolve down. I'm sure it's going to be good. Thanks, Tiff and Dre. You guys come back again, okay? Come back any old time. Okay, I got to add stir to combine, remove from heat about 1 to 2. Oh, okay. So let me add the vanilla, and then I guess I need to take this off the heat. Stir that up. I hope it turns out good, you guys. Maybe a maple bacon bread pudding. Whoa. Whoa. You're out of control. That's right. You guys liked it, but I don't know if you cook a lot in general, but I know you like to try different foods, especially when you're traveling, trying different restaurants, and you do a nice review of what you had, what their specials are. So I don't know. Would you guys consider yourselves foodies? I started saying the funny thing is that I just started doing the cooking to kind of like keep me busy while I was trying to talk or trying to think of things to talk about. I'm not really that adventurous of an eater. I do try things when I'm on a cruise ship because I figure, what's the worst that can happen? I don't like it. I can always find some chicken tenders. I can always find I can always find some French fries. I can always find something else to eat. So if I don't like it, then no big loss. But then you start finding that there's stuff that you really do like, and like, oh, that was so good. And so anyway, I thought I would get myself through the stretch of getting onto a next cruise and try to make one of those cruise time favorites. I do cook a lot. Okay, nice. Hey, Cruising Scene, how are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it. I'm waiting. I have about 1 more minute before this timer goes off, and hope that the bread pudding that I have in the oven turned out. I just made this vanilla caramel sauce. Yeah, and I'll see if it is a thing. See if it's good. I don't know. I feel like this sauce is not very, it's very thin. Should it be thicker? I feel like it should be thicker. All right, maybe it'll thicken up as it rests, because it said to let it rest. All right. I need the other one. Got it. Move that over here. And it smells good. It smells good. It looks good. I can't tell how gooey it is. Y'all see that? It looks good. It smells really good, if I do say so myself. I don't know about this vanilla sauce. I'm feeling like it might just need some drum roll. Drum roll, please. And ta-da! I'm not sure about this vanilla sauce. I feel like I was expecting something more along the lines of a, custardy kind of sauce. So I don't know. That maybe we need some vanilla ice cream, because I think that cures everything. I need some vanilla ice. It's hard to see because of the dark pan, but I just feel like that's too thin to be a good sauce. Maybe I missed a step. Oh my God, it looks so good. Thanks, Etta. Wow. Oh, I appreciate it, you guys. That looks great. Thank you. Looks yummy and delicious. The bread pudding. Now you're teasing us Because I said ice cream. I don't know, you guys. Should I call Erica out? She is not really like too excited about this anyway, but she did say she would try. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like I need to try it before I have her try it, because she's already suspicious that I'm going to. Erica will see it and get excited. I hope so. You know how she does her little happy dance sometimes. My only thing is, how do I know? I mean, it's nice and brown on top. I think it's supposed to have a little bit of a wobble. A little bit of a wobble. So I don't know. Okay. Let's dish a little bit up. Erica. I'm going to text her because we'll see. Oh, she heard me. I didn't think you heard me. Do you want to try this? Well, do you want to see it before I? Okay, never mind. I'm still on, you guys. All right, do you want to see it?
Love you too.
Love you, Mom. Don't come on camera.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. I have to have some rules around here.
Oh, it looks kind of good.
Then you guys know her. Edda just said Erica will be excited when she sees it.
Let me try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you try it. Now, I'm not feeling this. This was supposed to be a vanilla sauce. I think we should just have vanilla ice cream. All right, I'm just gonna give you a little bit because it is gooey. The eggnog is at the bottom. I mean, see? Well, never mind. You can't see. What do you think? A spoon?
Yeah, I have a spoon.
You have a spoon?
Yeah.
Okay. She has a spoon ready to go. She probably thought it was soft pudding. Yeah, she definitely did. She heard pudding and checked out because she doesn't like pudding. She definitely thought it was something else. Okay. She's testing. She's looking. She's making a face. She doesn't like it, you guys. All right, let me try it.
I think it's just weird to me.
That's okay. That's all right. Maybe bread pudding is an acquired taste that you have not. Whipped cream or ice cream would be good. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. It needs ice cream. But I am happy with my choice of using the eggnog. That was good. That was good. I'm not giving you ice cream.
I'll eat the ice cream.
Can you hear her? I'll eat the ice cream. It's probably a texture thing. Yeah, it probably is. She just all around thinks this is weird. So it's okay. It's not your jam. That's all right.
Yeah.
But ice cream makes it better, right, Edda?
You should show them the Nutella biscuits I bought.
No, we're not here talking about that right now.
All right.
We're talking about bread pudding.
Okay. Do you want to pass me a Nutella biscuit?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You can hold on a few more minutes. Okay. Yeah, see, I feel like that's what I was hoping. I mean, obviously it wasn't going to come.
It has the crispy eggnog cinnamon flavor, but I don't.
It's okay. You're not hurting my feelings that you don't like it. I didn't think you would like it, but I appreciate that you wanted to give it a whirl. I am pleasantly surprised with how it came out because I really did not know. And I think ice cream is going to do it.
Like the cinnamon part, was it good? Like I can rub the cinnamon on the ice cream.
She can rub the cinnamon on the ice
Like the
cream.
flavor.
That's the flavor she likes. Let's see, Eddie. Yo, yo, yo. What you cooking? I made bread pudding, Eddie. It's still hot. I don't know if you can see it, but I made bread pudding. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I used eggnog instead of milk or half and half or whatever other cream you might use. I think it's a really nice holiday flavor. My daughter, not so much, but she doesn't like pudding, and she was already suspicious of this from the beginning. So anyway, that's what we made. I also, Miss Etta says hi. Tell Erica hello. I also use raisins or apples in mine. Oh, did you hear that? Oh.
I still wouldn't like it, but I think
Yeah, she still wouldn't like it, but it sounds interesting. Etta, eggnog does sound good. Hey there. Yes, Elisa, right. I'm sure that was about the ice cream. I agree with Erica. Weird taste and texture. That's from Aunt Kim. Oh, okay. Brandy. And he said, what do you mean that sounds good? All right, Eddie, don't come in here starting trouble. But maybe some brandy, bourbon. I've heard bourbon too. You did great. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for keeping me company on a Monday mood check. This is day 18 of Vlogmas. I don't know how I'm making it through, but I am. So this is another one, another one down. Next Monday, obviously, is Christmas Day. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna commit to being online, but if I don't see you guys before then, which I think I'll see a lot of you around YouTube land, but in case I don't get a chance to tell you, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Have a great time with your family and friends, and just enjoy. Make some bread pudding or whatever your treat is. Happy holidays. Safe travels if you're traveling. Janice, have a fantabulous time. We can't wait to hear and see all about it. It sounds like an amazing trip. Send mine ASAP, please. Thanks. And you just need to come on down. Come on down, and I will make it for you in person. Thank you. Enjoy it with happy holidays. Hugs. Had a Merry Christmas, everyone. See ya. Yes, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. Be safe and have a great, great holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much for following me over here. I don't know what's up with my app. That's what I need to ask Santa for a new streaming app. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas.